one of your topics, and I have to ask this because I think this is going to steer a lot of where I go. But I have to know what you mean when you say it.
Okay.
Being, what was it? Being sexually fluid.
Yes.
What do you mean when you say that?
Okay. So sexually fluid is definitely not necessarily attracted to gender specific. Nowadays, we have women trying to become men. They're transitioning to become men. That we have men transitioning to become women. We have people that identify as we, you know what I mean?
All of the members of the Equal Plus Club?
Yes. And then also we have people that were even pansexual is a thing, and pansexual means that you could literally be in love with an object and want to marry an object and be with this object for the rest of your life.
You know autosexual is a thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
I do. So being sexually fluid is not necessarily who you are or what you identify as, but I'm more sexually drawn to your energy or how you treat me or whatever chemistry we got going on. Now, that's not necessarily gender specific. You know what I mean? It could be a man, it could be a woman, it could be two women, it could be two men. I don't know. But at the end of the day, it's more so somebody who, there was a word that they used, and I was like, I like this.
You have ramen noodle socks on?
I sure do.
That's crazy.
Gender queer is the proper term. Gender queer.
All these words get on my fucking nerves, and this is why I call them Equal Plus Club.
No,
We used to call them Nueve.
And I say I'm part of the alphabet community.
Yes. Well, I didn't want to say alphabet community because everybody was in on that joke, so that's why I think it was Zion. When Zion came on for one of the episodes, that's when we came up with the name of like the Nueve, the new 9, because we were like, you know, LGBTQIAPK,
Right.
9 letters, so we started calling them the Nueve, but then we changed it to Equal Plus Club because it kept getting bigger.
Yeah.
So then we threw feminazis in there because it's like, you want equality, and that's fine. By all means, I want you to have equality. But then it gets to that point where you start asking for like exceptions. You want to be the exception to the rule. It's like, well, then that's not really equality.
Right.
Like we've been having the same argument with women since the beginning of fucking time.
Yeah.
You want to be courted, but you also want to be in charge. Like you want me to hold your door open, but you also want me to get the fuck out of the way so you can work. Like,
okay. Yeah. No, there's truth to that. There's truth to that. But I guess so much too with being sexually fluid is, you know how some people are like, okay, well, you know, because I had a son at 15. That was my first love of my life, was my son's father.
Shout out.
And then, but also we were children. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out.
I did not know what love was. I just, and my first relationship was with a female. My first person I brought home was a female. And when my sister came around, I have a sister, she's 2 years older than me. She got a boyfriend. I was like, oh shit, I'm weird. Because I want to be with this girl, and now my sister's here, and she's got a boyfriend. I'm supposed to be with the boyfriend. So that's how I ended up dating my son's father, because I let my sister influence, like...
But you still liked
girls.
The father of your son.
I liked him. I was attracted to him. But it didn't take until...
You just said he was your first love.
He was. But I didn't know what love was. So, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't know really what it was.
He was your first like...
Yes, but I hate saying that because now I have a grown son, and I just hate for him to think that I never had love for it. The love came over time, seeing him be a father. And I mean, honestly, like, I know I'm crazy and all that stuff, and even through all my flaws, his dad has never been like, all right, I'm just not dealing with you. No, he's always continually showed not only my son love and support, but myself love and support. So, but the thing is after...
Co-parenting at its finest, but like...
Yes.
You wouldn't be with him again.
No, I wouldn't. And we were never together after my child was conceived. So, because after that, I went to beauty school, and then that's when I just became like a full-blown lesbian, like wearing boxer briefs, like dressing like a boy.
Bisexual?
I hate that word. I feel like it's so...
What the fuck?
I don't like the word bisexual for multiple reasons, but... I'll get there. But I don't like it. I don't like it.
I don't like lesbian. They're just fucking gay.
There's just so much stigma to that. So basically, because it's like, okay, so I started dating women, but then I had a baby, and then I'm a full-blown lesbian. But when you meet other lesbians, they're like, oh, she's tainted because she's had a baby. She's been with a man before. I'm telling you, that's how...
Lesbians sound like Andrew Tate.
Yes.
Andrew Tate's ass today.
Yes. So, she's tainted, blah, blah, blah. So it was just like one of those journeys that I really had to dive in and figure out what it is that I liked and who it is I liked. And then even in beauty school, I dated a transgendered woman. She was trying to become a man.
Shout out Samantha Lux.
You
Wait, transgender woman is a man after the surgery or a woman after the surgery?
She was trying to become a man, so she was a transgendered man.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
shout out to the transgender woman, Samantha Lux.
Yeah. And then so all of that comes into play, but then people come and ask you and they're like, okay, so are you bisexual since you date men and women? And I didn't like that word because to me it was just like, in that particular point in my mind, I only wanted to be with women. So I was like, no, I'm a lesbian. Don't call me bi just because I had a baby. You know what I mean? Because I was only dating women for those entire years. You know what I mean?
And your man relationship was a little...
Wasn't even like an adult relationship to really grasp my mind around. So it wasn't fair to just say, oh, I have to be bi because I have a baby. So there was like a stigma with it, and I didn't like that. So for a long time, like
they were telling you like dick, and you was like, nah,
I was
bruh.
like, no, I'm out here. Yes. I'm out here with the bitches, okay? Like,
Me too.
So it really bothered me. And even, I mean, I almost married one. Like, it wasn't up until in the last 2 years that I actually started messing with penis again. And
You could have just said, man, fucking Christ.
No. Because even the person that the men that I've chosen, they've gotten chosen because of their feminine qualities.
Bro.
So we're gonna talk about what you have that these bitches don't have, and that's a penis. So that's attached to you. That has a heart. There's a pulse in there. You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit warmer than if you're with a woman. You know what I mean? Like they can go and purchase one, but it's not the same as an actual penis. You get what I'm saying?
I understand 100%.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna hot take the shit out of this
Yeah.
because I'm glad you brought me down this road that you brought me down. I don't think that a lot of. Okay. Let me actually throw this one in real quick. You gotta throw this one in, okay? Because I'm coming for you LGBTQIAPK members, but don't worry, this rule can actually also apply to the straight community.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll give you that hetero, whatever the fuck you want to call it, normals. No, I'm kidding, that was a joke. The hetero community, but I don't think that a lot of people have gender interest.
Right.
Like I don't think that gay people prefer. I've seen some gay guys say some things, but I very seldom hear a gay guy say, "Nope, I just prefer cock over women."
I hear that though.
That's crazy.
I hear that a lot.
That's also crazy.
But
I'll argue. I don't. For me, I don't hear a lot of men say that, and I also don't hear a lot of women say, "I prefer coochie over dick." Like
I've heard both of those.
I very seldom hear both of those, but I think it's because what you're after is personality traits, and you know that those personality traits are more prominent in those genders. So, or you have the influence of society telling you what you're supposed to date like that. But like, if you're a more dominant woman and you prefer a more submissive partner, then chances are you may be more attracted to women because women are the rule of more submissive than men.
Right.
So you might be attracted to women. Or if you're a more submissive man and you look for a dominant partner, you're probably more liable to date a guy.
Right.
And I don't think that's specifically said to like, I prefer men. It's more like I prefer a dominant significant other.
Right.
So that's why I'll argue, and I think that works the same for straight.
Yes.
If you're a dominant man and you want a submissive partner, I think the only reason you're probably with that significant partner is because, the only reason you're with that woman is because she's more likely to be submissive.
Right.
As opposed to a guy.
Right.
So, and that's what
But you're also attaching roles to gender specific.
Agreed.
So with that comes
Because we're talking
a lot
about the
of,
rule, not the exception.
Right. But with that comes a lot of debate too.
Of course, that's why I hit the cancel button.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just how you tell them to shut the fuck up and listen to what I'm saying.
Yes, yeah, because even that's the other
We are in a progressive, a way crazy, sped-moving progressive movement than we've ever been before in our lives, where women are becoming more prominent figures within the household, and men don't know what the fuck to do because we think that being better to complement these women that are, women are going to school, women are getting more jobs, they have birth control, all these things, but then men are coming in and are like, I don't know how to be better. Oh, I know how to make more money. It's like, that's your role as a guy. It's just like, you're supposed to be more money. It's like, no, your woman wants you to be more emotionally available and stuff like that. But then the problem is, if women were more accepting of a man's vulnerability, less niggas would be gay.
Yes. Talk about it. Talk about it.
Less niggas would be gay. You know, like in the movies, like, it'd be that guy that's pouring his heart out, and like he's sitting there talking about like my daddy issues this, and I don't know why he don't want me, and then the gay guy's just sitting there comforting him, and then he try to make him move, like try to kiss him. Like, that only happens because like you were being a vulnerable person.
Right.
So that guy tried to take advantage of that moment.
Yeah.
But that's why men prefer not to be vulnerable with it. But
that's the problem right there.
I agree.
Yeah.
The men have to understand that there's a way to be emotionally intelligent and emotionally available without looking like you're gay for it. But women have to be accepting of hearing men out for that.
And people don't realize how much the truth will take you further. Because people think of the truth and they think of tradition. The traditional truth. The traditional, I can't be doing this because that's not the truth, blah, blah, blah. But that might not be your truth.
Correct.
So
what society tells you is not always best for you.
So the moment you're honest with yourself, you can be honest with other people. And I think that's where a lot of...
I would disagree with that.
Well, I just feel like that's where a lot of the disconnect is in searching for whatever it is that you're looking for.
No. The disconnect is that people don't really want honesty. You know that old age saying, women don't want...
See, but don't be stuck in tradition. Don't be stuck with tradition.
Like, you have to hold people to their personality. Like, you know, they say women want the lie until they don't want the lie. Like, they don't want the lie until they want the lie.
I always want the truth.
No. Most of the time, if that dress makes you look fat, you don't want to hear that dress makes you look fat.
I absolutely want to know if the dress makes me look fat.
Rule, not the exception.
That
might be an episode name right there.
Yes. Like, I absolutely want to know all of that. And that's the thing is, I think that if we do educate people and give them the confidence to be more honest.
You can't build confidence. You're either born with it or you're not.
You can build confidence.
Nah, I don't believe that.
Yeah, self-talk is a thing that you can talk yourself up. If you're constantly in a dark hole, nobody can pull you out the dark hole but yourself.
Agreed. That's why most people don't get out of the dark hole.
See, okay, so I come from a background, well, in the beauty industry, we do constantly, it's women who inspire women. We don't care how low, how whatever. The problem is men lack that same support for one another. And I feel like if we did have that, men could be a little bit more honest, not only with themselves, but with their friends. Hey, man, I did let this motherfucker suck my dick. Like, you know what I mean? They could be more honest about what it is that they like.
Because I'll go around openly. We have those arguments all the time about, like, what's your price? I'm 100% convinced that every nigga has a price.
What do you mean? Like a price to let another dude fuck?
No, that's crazy. Just suck a dick. Jesus. I know what I'm talking about. Yes. Okay. I 100% believe every man has a price. And then I get the argument, well, you just saying niggas would do anything for money. Yes, I believe most niggas would do something sexual for money. So yes, I believe every nigga has a price. I always say my price is $500,000.
$500,000?
$500,000.
Just to get some head?
No, to suck a dick.
Oh, to suck a dick.
No, I'm not paying
you. Wouldn't let a man suck your dick.
$500,000 and let a man suck my dick? Hell yeah.
Okay, but does that make you gay?
No. That makes me a money chaser.
I know that's right.
I'm business first.
I know that's right.
The sacrifices we make. Okay?
Right. No.
If she don't like anal, and you throw her a new car for anal, like, that doesn't mean she likes anal. That just means she likes the new car.
Oh my goodness.
She just made the sacrifice for the big...
that's I guess that's a little bit of what I was trying to say earlier, because it's like, okay, so if I dated women and I went to men and then now I'm back to women, it's like, oh, she's no longer gay no more. She's bisexual. See,
but you're talking about dating. I'm not dating the nigga that's giving me head the nigga I gave head for $500,000. So I'm going to keep putting that number on there so y'all don't think I'm gay.
So hear my point out. So if a guy does it though, if a man gets his dick sucked.
He's always gay.
No, he's not. But if a woman.
I agree, but that's how they look at it.
Yeah, because society has trained us to be like, okay, if this man did this, he can never go back to being straight.
Only women can be bisexual.
But only a woman, why is that?
I don't know. I don't make the rules.
No. We're here to spread awareness. That is not fair. That is not fair. Absolutely not. Because I want to know. I want to know the truth. Because not only that, but women need to know to protect themselves. If you've been in a sexual relationship with another man, or you're secretly having sex with another man, why you need to find a way to communicate that with your partner, because
you're talking about if a man is having sex with another guy, he needs to be able to communicate, or has had sex. If you're having sex with a guy while you're in a relationship with a woman, that's crazy. Unless y'all in a polyamorous relationship, that's not here nor there. But or an open relationship, not polyamorous. But no, I disagree with that 100%.
I don't think that he's because he gets his dick sucked, all of a sudden he's gay now for the rest of his life. No,
I agree that
I don't
should
think
not
so.
be the case.
I don't think so. Or if he let somebody fuck, now he's gay for the rest. No, men get the opportunity to experiment just like women do. They do. They get that doesn't take away from his masculinity because he's a little emotional, or even if he's not emotional, maybe he wants to go talk to this dude and be emotional because he can't do it with you.
Yeah, but if him being emotional and talking to a dude is not being gay.
No.
But if you say, you know what, I feel like sucking a dick today, that's gay. But if you say, yeah, if you pay my next 3 months rent and I'll suck your dick, that just makes you a money chaser. That's not gay.
I also agree with that.
So, but if you just have genuine interest in sucking a dick,
but if you like it and you're gonna pay this man's money for the dick, okay. Exactly.
Yes,
exactly. It's a double whammy. It's a double whammy. I just don't think I just don't think it's socially. It should be fair or socially acceptable for women to be able to move and be as sexually fluid as they want, but a man can't do the same, and all of a sudden he's not as masculine anymore because
we don't really think that women are gay. I always make the argument that women are gay and so they're straight.